Last time on Babs Bear Talk.
It's really coming down, guys. We've got some hail going. Joe's on his way back from the auction. This is my breakfast for the second day on my little eating plan. Joe made 2 boiled eggs for me before he went to the auction. I'm eating a little bit of his tuna salad, and I have a little bit of that avocado salsa. So this is breakfast. And remember, you guys can eat whenever you're hungry, as long as it's protein, vegetables, and healthy fats and oils. You guys, did you like the breakfast? That's how all the meals are going to go, okay? Protein, vegetables, healthy fats, and oils for all the meals except one. Joe has a friend that's coming to the house right now, so I'm going to put away my stuff. I was going to show you guys some stuff, but I'll do it later. But I wanted to show this really quickly. Michael, you want to go get this really raw honey from your health food store or from Amazon and take a teaspoon in the morning, a teaspoon at night, and eat all soft, bland foods to cure your GERD so that you can be on the eating plan with us, okay? So I'm going to go to the store right now to pick up a few items because I want to make something for lunch. Joe has a friend that's coming. And then I'm going to come back on later and run through the eating plan with you guys. And then I'll tell you about these, okay? So I'll be back. I'm doing something you guys hardly ever see me do. Driving. So I'm gonna run to the store. Joe's friend came just now. I didn't want to just jam the camera in his face, you know, on his first visit here. So when I come back, maybe I'll get to record a little bit of who he is and what he looks like. So off to the store, guys. I've arrived at the store, guys, and before I go in, I want to run through really quickly the eating plan, okay? It's that simple that I can do it right here. I don't have to go home and set up camera and lights and all types of stuff. I don't know how long Joe's friend is going to visit for. I might have to cook something to serve him a little meal or something. So I'm just here to pick up some items to make some chili, and I'm going to put some ground beef in the chili this time, okay? So for every meal except one meal, you're just going to be eating protein, vegetables, and healthy fats and oils, all right? The last meal of the day, which is the dinner meal, is the one that I suggest that you put the carb in, because you are going to still get your carbs every day, but you're only going to get it in one meal. So you're not going to spread out your carb serving for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks, all right? It's just in the one meal, you get the amount of carbs that you need in that meal and your fruits, all right? So for the dinner meal, it's going to be protein, vegetables, fruits, healthy carb, and healthy fats and oils. For all the rest of the meal, it's just protein and vegetables and healthy fats and oils. And for those of you that are confused, protein is pretty much the meats. I did put beans in the carb category when I first wrote the book, but since then I've moved it out, so beans can be also a protein, all right? Healthy fats is like avocado, cheese, nuts. All the nuts come under healthy fat. Vegetables, you know what vegetables are. And then, of course, fruits, you know what fruits are. That's for the dinner meal. So it's that simple. Every day you eat like that. And if you contain the carbs and the fruit to only every 24 hours, your body's not going to know what's going on, and it's going to burn the excess fat. And then you're still happy for getting in your carbs, so you don't have to do Atkins like I did in the past and really mess up your system. You do get one cheat meal a week on the plan. I've done another plan before where you get one cheat meal a day, and I cheated a whole lot and I didn't lose anything. So I wouldn't suggest that you do that. One cheat meal a week. I do it on Saturday evening, so Joe and I can go eat out. Eat whatever you want, however much of it you want, for 1 hour only. If you go past 60 minutes, stop eating. Stop eating. The worst thing that you can do, even if you don't do this eating plan, for those of you that just found my vlog and figure that I'm going to be bombarding you with this eating plan, don't worry. We're just discussing it today because I started it yesterday and I told my faithful viewers that I would show what I'm doing, right? Now, if you're not even doing the plan, I would advise you to stop grazing. When you graze, that's the worst thing you can do for your body, okay? When I eat breakfast and I'm done. 2 hours later, I eat something else and I'm done. 2 hours later, something else and I'm done. And that's how I eat. I never eat in between the snacks or in between the meals, because when you graze, you mess up your insulin supply in the body. Your pancreas is constantly shooting insulin. Even if you just nibble on a few crackers or something, it's shooting insulin to process a big meal, and then you didn't have a big meal, so then it tells your brain that you're hungry, and then you go and you eat a big meal when you weren't really even truly hungry. Also, sometimes the insulin will sweep out of the body quickly, and then you'll have low sugar issues. So you never want to graze. Even if you go to a party, try not to graze. I've been to so many parties where they have the chips and the peanuts and stuff out before they serve the dinner. I wait for the dinner even if I'm hungry, and if they don't serve the cake within that 60 minutes of me eating the dinner, I'll bring the cake home. if I really wanted a cake, but I don't eat outside of 60 minutes. I learned that a long time ago from a book called The Carbohydrates Addict Lifespan Plan. Those two doctors were smart with what they wrote, and I learned a lot from that. So I think that pretty much covers it. If you have questions, just ask and I'll answer in the next vlog, okay? I'm gonna run in here now. I'm gonna pick up some items to make the chili and go back, and maybe that guy will eat some of it. Joe used to work with this guy many years ago at the old job, and he still stayed friends, but we had lost his number. And then when we were closing the shop and I was looking through like some cards and stuff, I found his number and Joe reached out to him. So I just got out of the store. I took my 2 bags in, grabbed what I needed, and I'm on my way. So I don't even know if this guy's gonna stay and eat lunch, but just in case he is, I'm gonna make some chili, and I'm gonna make it with meat. I'm gonna put the black beans, because we're gonna eat beans as protein like I told you, okay? So Jada's at Colin recording her 2nd song for her EP. Joshua's at home, Jory's at work. Joshua doesn't go to school on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Joe's visiting with his friend. So I'm gonna catch my breath and then head on home. Even though it's not raining, it's still overcast, but the sun is still shining bright through the clouds. So I have to put this on because I have sensitive eyes. All right, guys. So, Joe, can you get the strainer for me?
What?
The strainer.
Which one?
The one without handle. So Joe was telling me about his friend that visited, right? Really nice guy, but we don't bring up politics to anybody, even if we know that they're from the same party we are. We don't bring up politics, right? So. Let Joe tell you. Joe, what do you want me to tell you? What do you want me to tell you? Tell me to come back. I rinse the beans.
Or said that the job. They said the job they're gonna come in, but they keep coming back and come back because of Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
He's gonna keep everything. He's gonna bring back everything. He hate Hillary and Bill Clinton.
He's God. Donald Trump is God.
Because they're evil.
I told Joe, thank God I wasn't here and I went to the store, because we would have had a big fight. Because this is how I am.
It was coming up to that, but I said,
I won't bring up politics to you.
I told her, I said, Ross, just shut up.
And Joe could tell me that because Joe's known him since he was big. Ross is only like 50 and Joe's 59. So Joe's known him since he was like 20, like my age. So anyways,
20.
I don't bring up politics to anyone.
You done? Yep. Make it pay like $30.
Because
it's cheaper than last time.
I would prefer nobody bring up politics to me.
Right?
That's how I look at it.
Politics for
So
religion.
he was a visitor in my home, so I would have never brought up any politics to him. But this is the way Republicans are, and I'll never call them Republicans anymore. Republicans. This is the way they are. They claim that they just want to be heard, but what they want to do is cram their crap down your throat. And then Democrats always have to take the high road. I'm tired of taking the high road. I'm like Bill Maher. I'll take the high road, but tomorrow, not today. And so, if I were here, maybe it was divine intervention why I had to go to the store. If I were here, I would have fought with him. I would have pretty much let him know, shut up. Because there's no way Donald Trump...
I said, Ross, shut up, please.
You told him? Yeah!
I said, Ross, just shut up. I said,
there's no way Donald Trump can bring back any jobs. The one company that he claimed, right when he got elected, he claimed that he's convinced them to stay here. He had to pay a shit ton of money out to convince them to stay here. So it was a wash. Let me see if I need more chili powder. And we need more. There's nothing he can do but hook up with these nasty Republicans. And let me tell you something. When Donald Trump goes down, all the Republicans are going to go down with him.
This is true. It's a big one too, so you don't have to deal with that little one.
You guys like it? So it's the vegetarian chili, but I threw some meat in it. Pretty cool. The rest of that I'm going to make spaghetti. Or Jada will make spaghetti or something. I don't know. Mm-hmm. You like it?
Yeah.
Now, I have to season that up though, because I had seasoning in this soup.
Yeah.
So the meat will take on that season, but that I have to season. You didn't season it, right, Joe? I told Joshua from the time you heard that guy saying, I hate California. I was born and raised here all my life. I'm 50 now, but I hate it. And I want to move to Arizona or Texas or Utah. Ding, 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 ding. Republican. I want to shoot my gun. Anyone want to shoot my gun? I'm like, okay, whatever. But this is what I wanted to do.
When he was popping off about the lion and all that, it was like, oh, telling me what to do. I was like, oh, he's talking about guns.
Yeah.
I mean, I have nothing against guns, but if I go hunting, I want to hunt with a bow.
See? All right, so this is my Belizean birth certificate.
Jeez, these things are long.
For all these idiots that keep going to my YouTube cooking channel, let me tell you guys the story real quick. So I had an idiot go to my cooking channel the other day and started to decimate my recipe for Belizean flour tortilla. And she's all like, it's not milk, you're supposed to use water. Whatever. It's not butter, you're supposed to use shortening. I'm like, whatever. And then she put, okay, that was fine. I didn't care what she was saying about that. But then she put hashtag fake Belizean. I was like, what the hell? Let me show you. This is Joe's. Nobody cares about him because he talks and looks like a Belizean. And these are the legit certificates, by the way. We didn't just like pull this out of our butts.
The batteries,
let me show you.
hurting.
Let me show you. This is Joe's. This is the newer version, but they messed up his middle name, so we can't use it. And then this is mine, the newer version.
There's nothing important on here, right? It's upside down.
Oh, upside down? No. It just showed when I was born, stuff like that.
Okay.
All right, so this is the important one. The battery die will switch out. Let me cover this up, Josh.
You good?
This proves that Joe is a citizen of this beautiful country.
You up?
I covered up the A number and stuff so you guys can't like, what, they wouldn't do anything to harm me, but you don't know who's watching. People watch that don't talk. And then this is my citizenship certificate.
Oh, she doesn't look too bad on that one. I thought she was going to have the big Coke bottle glasses.
I'm showing the people that I'm both Belizean and I'm also American. And I'm proud to be an American, even if we have a dummy.
A ghoul in office.
A ghoul in office, a dummy. Oh, I read something online last night that gave me such hope. This guy was giving an analysis of what he thinks will happen. God, I hope it goes the way he says. He says this ghoul that got into office is going to take everybody down with him when he falls, and the Republican Party is going to not be able to come back for like 50 years. And you can't stop progress. And the reason why politics go like this is because politicians can slow down the progress of how the world is going to go, or they can speed it up. Republicans want to go back to where things used to be. Make America great again. That's the slogan.
Owning slaves.
They want to go back to that, you know, to be racist, own slaves, whatever Joshua said. And so they want to slow down where we're going, which is the future is driverless cars, and the way they print out these body parts now out of a printer for people who need body parts. They don't want none of that. They want women to be slave in the kitchen and give birth to babies. And did they see that Million Woman March? They have something to contend with. I'm telling you, Donald Trump can jump high, jump low. I don't even care anymore, because when he falls, he's gonna slither out of the White House like the snake that he is, right on his belly. So let me go put back my stuff.
I mean, it's not just women. Everybody was out there, dudes, babies.
And they say everybody was helping each other in the march. Nobody was trying to like run over each other, you know.
They went through that whole march, and there was like no arrest. No arrest. Yeah.
And we're not talking about the people. Every time they say protest and some idiot starts burning tires and burning cars,
no matter
that
what,
makes it bad for the real protesters.
No matter what, in any kind of situation like that, no matter what you're protesting, if it's a big crowd, idiots are going to try to take advantage of the situation.
Yeah, but of course Republicans are always like, oh, that looks bad. I know they're passing laws that they want to like kill the protesters when they're protesting and stuff.
That's freedom of speech. You can't do that.
I'm sorry, but people are going to step up and not let America go to Madaras, okay?
Yeah.
In Creole, that means go to ship. So anyways, let me put back my paperwork and go eat, guys. It is crowded in here today. Look how much so far. You guys, I don't know if it's gonna show dark right here, but we're watching E.T.
Yeah.
Access Hollywood. Pick one. I don't know which one it is. And they're showing that who's the girl from The Ring?
Yeah.
The girl, you know, the killer girl from The Ring. They're showing that girl is crawling out of TVs at people in the store. So I told Jada she would have ended up with a brain injury if she came at me with that.
She would have got socked in the head. Straight up. She would have socked. I mean, I'm sorry.
If we could have got her in the throat, we would have got her in the throat. But
you can't come at
she was
like
crawling
that.
out the TV.
Yeah, you can't come at people like that and not expect to get socked. Like,
I'll show you it. Let me turn the TV down. I'll show you in a little while when it comes on.
are you too close to me? My brain doesn't read run. My brain reads fight. But if you're far from me, I'm a run.
And then the kind of shoes that we wear, sometimes they're running shoes, and sometimes there's conch shoes, and sometimes they're kill shoes. The conch shoes are like platforms, and you take them off and you conch somebody in the head.
Like a wedge. You would use a wedge for that. 'cause
That
you,
conch shoes.
You hit. You have
And then
good-
stilettos, that's a
Yeah.
killing shoes where you go for the brain, for
Temple.
right here, the temple.
Or the right here
and then
the
you
throat.
got tennis shoes, them's are running
Running
shoes.
I was running.
Every time we went to a backyard party, Belizean or Mexican or whatever, my mom would say, wear your running shoes, okay? Because they like to fight at that their party.
When the red button is on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys, see, I'm doing it. Ready. He doesn't want to go back on the boat. Splash.
Splash?
Yeah.